Yeah, so in a nutshell, we are a social care charity. So we help people with the social side of life, with the emotional side of life, and with the practical side. So money, jobs, housing. We offer emotional support in the form of counselling, in the form of things like coffee mornings where people can get together and just have a chat. We offer practical support with employment, so that might be anything from working through a CV with somebody to helping them prepare for an interview. We do a lot of welfare benefits work, so we will assess somebody's eligibility, support them to apply, support them to go to tribunal if they have to. We also do a lot of social activities as well. So we've got a really wonderful social activities coordinator who will put on various events and regular activities in our centre in Liverpool, but also online as well.
It's such an important resource, this, isn't it? And the human brain is the most complex structure in the universe. Your work really helps support people at what can be a confusing and incredibly challenging time. We've had the pandemic, we've come out of that. We are scarred a little bit, of course, but now we've kind of gone from that into a cost of living crisis where the worry and the stress, and to be able to help people with a condition is an absolute boon, this, isn't it?
It is. And I think for the people that we work with, social isolation was always there and poverty was always there. And so what the pandemic has done is it's really exacerbated those issues, those anxieties and the depression within the community that we support. And now this cost of living crisis is going to push people really over the edge. And I don't say that lightly. And what we're seeing already is a 50% increase in the number of people that we work with who are contemplating taking their own life. They are individuals who live really on the cusp of society. They are very much alone often and living with very, very little resources. And so when we think about what's on the horizon now as a charity, we're kind of bracing ourselves really. The staff and the volunteers on the team have been absolutely amazing, but we are up against it at the moment. We've got waiting lists all over the place, and that's not going to get any better. And the really sad thing about our waiting lists is that the people that are on them are in even greater need than they have ever been before. So yeah, it's hard anyway. But for this very, very vulnerable group, it's quite well. It's very anxiety provoking, to sit and watch what's happening, and I don't expect it's going to get any better anytime soon.
For those people that you can get to, and for those people that you do help, what form does that take? I mean, you obviously can't pay somebody's bill, but how do you help?
We can do all sorts of different things. So one of the things we are very good at is supporting people to access government help that's out there. There are also a number of grants that we can apply for individuals who are in desperate need. And we can obviously signpost people to things like food banks and extra help out there. So there are a number of things that we can do. And I would, the message really that I wanted to put out there today was, yes, we are struggling. Yes, we have got waiting lists. But if you are an individual with a neurological condition and you are feeling desperate, there is no shame in coming to somebody like the Brain Charity and asking for help. I know that when people face poverty, when they are in the position that they can't afford to do the basics, it can bring a lot of shame and, a great loss of pride and respect for people. But, one of the key messages today from me is we're all in the same boat here. There is no shame in asking for help, and don't go hungry, and don't leave it to the extent this winter where you're getting so cold it's really going to harm your physical health. Reach out for help. There are organisations like ours out there. There may be a wait, but we will do our very best to try and help you.
And Nanette, how can we find out where you are? You've explained brilliantly about what you do, and you're so right in saying, please don't feel ashamed. Do come forward. This is why these resources are in place. But sometimes it can be quite difficult to navigate your way, and that's what you do, and that's how you help. Where can we find you?
So we have a lovely centre about 5 minutes walk from Lime Street on Norton Street. So if somebody's listening and they're not so good on email or telephone, they can walk in and kind of tell people on reception. We might not be able to see you there and then, but you can come in and give us your details that way. You can phone us up and you can email us. So we're really easy to find online if you just you put the Brain Charity into your search engine, or you can give us a ring. So, it's very easy to contact us. It's 0151 298 2999. And like I say, we might not be able to help you that day, but we will get back to you as fast as we can.